Here, David, go in the corner there, the front. Go by the window. So we have 3 samples here. There's super flexible, in between, and building. So the flexibility is important when you do the kicks and actually get into your stances. Without the flexibility, your legs will be stiff and tight when you're in your stances, so you need to do a little bit of stretching. But stretching is really to, not just relax the muscle, but increase your range of motion. So Peter, do you want to do Gung Kuen? They're working Gung Kuen breakdown in there. So those are all, yeah, you can maybe get something out of that. Steven's teaching that right now. Yeah. So while you guys are doing all that stretching, that's fairly difficult to do because you don't have any leverage, you don't have gravity working for you, so there's going to be that resistance. The simplest thing is when you go down, when we do the third exercise, is to try to stretch here because you have your body weight and you have some gravity working with you. So once you're sitting down and your body kind of tenses, it's really hard to get that to happen. But when you bend over, so Carlos, you bend over, see what the muscles that go through the back of the leg and then lower back, they're all involved with the stretch. And this part of your back, if you can keep that as straight as possible, then it'll get higher up in the hamstring, up near the butt. Now a lot of people, they bend their head and they round their neck and they go down. They think they're stretching, but they're only stretching right behind the knee. So that's why the next morning, if you're not really used to stretching, it's sore behind your knee. But it should, your muscles, a whole piece. So between here and here, there are ligaments and tendons. So you want to stretch the whole muscle, not just the two or one of the ends. That way, you'll actually build some flexibility. But to avoid back problems and all that stuff when you get older, those are the muscles that are gonna restrict you from doing any of the things. So that's pretty important, stretching out those hamstrings. And we do it like this too, going into the splits and so forth. If you're already flexible, it's really helpful because that's more extreme. But just doing it like this and like this is kind of building. There's so many different. We could spend a whole class just on stretching if we had to. But right now, we're focusing on your sequential type things and then build off of that. But we do some stretching. The bars are actually useful too. So, anyways, okay, Carlos. That's good. Relax the wrist a little. Yeah, that's it. A little more extension, Max. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So when you do this, right? When you pull back, don't bend like this. Yeah. Yeah. So your wrist can actually go like this, rather than like this. You know. Yeah. You finished second form? Almost? Oh, good. Oh, good. Come on, get some extension there, Cal. Hands on your waist this way with the, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you're not leaning on this side. It's still centered. So yeah, and then good. I'll join them doing the other forms. I'll leave David here.
Yeah, I'll train.
Okay. Yeah. You want to go? Go. Yeah. Yeah. Go into the join them guys. They're all brown belts in there. We'll leave David here. Come on, David. We're gonna work this together. Come on. Yeah. These are basics. Boom. Boom. This will be important when you do some of the other weapons. So feet are straight here, Max. Oh, come on, Cal. Let's not so wet raggy. No wet rags. Firm. Boom, 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 boom. That's it. Nothing worse than this. Okay, let's do it. Shoot, 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 shoot. Back edge of the hand. Is it edge of the hand, Max? Yeah. Shoulder height, not any higher than shoulder. That keeps the shoulder relaxed. Say again. Oh, a student? A student?
Yeah, so it's most likely a student. But I'll wait till they take a break.
So, is it blocking someone? Or
I just want to let them know they have a flat tire.
Let's see who's.
It's a hybrid Toyota Camry.
Okay.
It's probably
No, but if it's a flat, then we'd have to fix it. We can call AAA. Yeah, I can just, I can ask. So anybody parked in front? No, okay. Nobody parked in front. Okay, I'll just let. No, yeah. Okay, I'll ask them. Hey, so who has a Toyota? Black Toyota? Toyota hybrid Camry? Oh, you have a flat tire? So we're just letting you know so that if you want to call AAA or whatever. So you can call them and then by the time you're here, the class over, it'll be done. Unless, yeah, I mean, let me see. Do we have 3As here that we can go down and fix it? No. You have a spare tire? Do you have AAA?
I do.
Do you want to call them so they'll come and then? It'll take them a half an hour to come here. Yeah, so why don't you call them now? And then they can fix it while you're in class. Yeah. So yeah, she'll call AAA and then she can. Over here. Over here. Come on, Zane. Right here. That's it. A little further. That's it. Relax the shoulder. Other hand's on the waist. Okay. Try not to move the head. Keep the head still. That means relax the neck. Okay. That's it. It's a circle punch. It's really going like this. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. But don't poke him with your thumb. Come on, but nice and circular, like this. Relax the wrists. That's it. Keep it on the same line, center line. Low. Fix the wrists, settle the wrists. Come on, Woody. Woody, let's go. Low block. More stance. Okay, that's good. So put a little firmness in the movement. Firm. A little firmer. Right here, yeah. Right there. Yeah, that's it. So when you lift, it comes like this. Then other side. Lift, yeah, that's it. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. She always leaves at around this time. Every Saturday. Yeah, sorry. She comes a lot during the week. Kim used to leave too, but Kim got both her vaccinations. I think Pegrit still needs one. No, she just got it the Friday before last at Native. Yeah. That was the one that was you sent out the email. She got it that same day. She's counts. So when we do these bridge work, we're putting some strength in it. It's not like the wave in breakdancing. You know how it's not just waving the hands. We're putting some strength into it, develop some dynamic tension. Look at this. Look at what we're doing when we stand side by side like this. This is. See, so you're actually deflecting the strength. That's how Hung Gar's pushing hands. Deep right now. Did you come yesterday? Were you here yesterday? Yeah. Was it a good group? Yeah, Sarah and yeah. Yeah. So were there about 8 people? Rose. Yeah. Did Mike so she finished it. She did most of it online.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But she asked specifically
Yeah.
the most amount of mine.
Yeah.
So her mom was pretty good.
Yeah. No, she did most of her homes online. Because she signed up 3 classes or 4. She signed up 5 classes maybe before the pandemic. And she came actually one of the days just before it shut down. So she stayed with it.
Maybe once a month there.
Yeah. She comes either Thursday or Saturdays, but she's been Fridays or Saturdays. She's been coming. She was coming Thursdays, but it's good. It's good for her.
Clearly getting better.
Yeah. We just opened it up to 5 and 6s and 7 11s. Yeah. So we had one little girl come on Saturday. On Wednesday, and a few others said it was a little short notice. So. Looser than when you first started.
Oh, definitely.
So, your legs are so long. You're supposed, when you get to here, it's going to be that high. David was here last night, right? He's been coming regularly. He does Tai Chi now, 24 movement. Yeah. It's almost finished. He's 2/3 through the form. So we can do the group stuff, and then Jasmine's on group form, so we'll do that near the second, maybe the middle of when it gets around noon time, and they can break out and do some sequence on the stuff they're learning. And we're gonna do the 5 stances, review all the forms, go through some things, maybe do a few drills there, and then lead it into the next phase of doing some sequence. Because if you don't do the sequence, if you do the new stuff first, then they lose, then they don't get to do the other stuff. So what I'm doing with the youth kids up to 11 is keeping it 1 hour, and when they progress and could be partially through recommendation, then they get it and they're ready to move into an hour and a half class. Yeah, and I reduced the price back to $20 a class. I think they said we were charging $25 a class for once a week. So it's just keep it like that, and then see who's serious enough to move to the hour and a half and to progress. Because they can cover a lot more than an hour and a half, but they have to be willing to be it. No. Okay, so let's we're gonna go through our stances and 5 stances and then the forms, and we'll do some drills. Then we'll break it up into the sequences you're learning, so we can build on your form, and then we'll regroup and do some other things. Right? So let's go through 5 stances. The reason why we do them is to improve our execution. So legs and hands, coordination, all that stuff should become better. So, we have quite a few people that are, in that advanced stage, intermediate advanced. So, you can, watch the people that are instructors, and you can pick up the visuals. That's the most important thing. All right, ready? So we're going to start off. This is actually called gung opening, right? So we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is more of a dynamic tension, muscle against muscle, but still with movement. Elbow up, wrist down, thrust, sink. 1. Now we do the salute, it would happen here. If we didn't do the salute, we just close it. So both ways are ways that we do it. Set up your hands, lock, sliding step, punch. Reach behind, draw, punch. Turn, cross, stay in your stance. So your knees should be behind, touching the calf of the forward leg. Turn, horse stance, back fist high toward the face, circular movements. 1, 2, 3. Put your right hand on top, reverse the stance, reverse the lean. Shift your weight, lift the knee and the arm, hop. Now we're going to squat down. Let's see if we're sitting on that back heel. So Cal, you should be sitting on that back heel, and then uppercut. So I think we have a little trouble finding that back heel position. So that back heel position is like in the first form when we squat down. So you should be sitting on this foot. You don't want to be like this unless you have a knee problem. If you have a knee problem, it's something else. But if you don't have a knee problem, try to find your position so you squat down like that. So what's critical is where you place your feet. If your feet are too close together, you're not going to be able to squat down. If your feet are too far away, it's going to end up like this. So there's only one position that allows you to sit into that heel position. So let's see if we can find that. Okay, ready? So he's good, she's good. So let's just get into the position first. Okay, so you see where your position is? So that's where that is, right? Now stand up. Now look at your feet. That's where the heel should be, and that's where the toe should be, right? So if you go into that position, we just go from here to there, you will know that when you sit down, that's your stance. So if you can't find it on the way down, you have to find it when you're down, then go up. So some way you have to kind of establish it. Because if you just go from here, you really don't know where this foot should be. So then you kind of, so you could actually hurt yourself going down. So let's squat down and find that position. This is first form. This is 5 stances. All right? And we're facing the corner. So everybody should be facing the corner. So I'm looking at Eric's back because he's facing the corner. And then we're going toward the mirror. And we're like this. We separate the hands and this becomes an uppercut. So the uppercut is a position, right? So you'll find that we're coming from the front or the inside of our body. In the first form, the uppercut comes from the outside of the body. So that's a little bit different. Some people might have a question, which one is correct? Both of those different transitions, they're acceptable both ways, depending on which form we're doing. Like if we were doing, say, one of the more advanced forms, if we're sitting here, it comes from here. That's on the inside. When we're like this and we're stepping through, it's on the outside. So that's the difference as a transition. So we really don't have to, second guess that one. So, okay, well, just find that foot position, squat down, chop, uppercut, drop the hands to your side, and bring your feet here. So once you know this, then it just happens together. Okay, and then we go to the other side. We go that way, head towards your left, draw. So other hands on your hip, leave that hand on the hip. So when we draw, this is chambering the fist. You have to have it here. You can't block and then have it kind of there because you don't know where to punch from. This sets you up for the punch. Then we put this here, draw. That sets you up for that punch, but it's also a setup for the elbow in your first form. Right, but we're going to punch. Now we shift the weight to the left first. Get more weight on your leg. All of it goes there before you step. Then you do a corner back fist, low. You spin out, point your elbow, strike. So elbow dictates direction. And alignment is to your face. So these are reference points. Strike. Yeah, but not so tight. Thumb is over here. Ready? Boom. 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 That's it. But put some speed in it. Okay. Speed from effort, right? Boom. And expand. Okay. So what are we moving? We're moving our joints. That's what we're doing. We're exercising our joints. So even though it's a punch, we're really controlling our musculature, developing muscle memory, developing all the things that becomes a mind-body exercise. Look here. Look there because eyes and hands, coordination. Okay, next. Move. 1. All right, good. Get in your stance. Critical to get a good stance. Step up. Sink. Sink. Boom. Punch. That's it. Little effort, don't lock the elbow. Reverse. Reverse lean. See what? Okay, so each posture has a position, and you have to try to get a consistent position. But first, you have to know where your hands and legs belong, and you lean. Oh, this leg has to straighten. No, straighten. Oh, Eric, let me fix that. So, as we move and progress, the consistency. Look at your hand. Low hand, low, and you lean. That's more. That's it. This is the position in the second form. Okay. You see, so the line was like that. Right. When you get to yellow belt and then you progress, this is important because if you're, a lot of times you're a yellow belt, you sometimes help with another student, and then you have to know how to fix it a bit. Anyways, transitions are harder to fix. Postures are not as difficult. So the hips sit back more. This way. No. Open the hip that way. Yeah. But like this. Don't turn like this. Open it like this, because that's your direction. So your knees here. So okay. See. Okay, shake it off a second. See, this is a leaning stance in this direction. This is the horse stance, right? When we go to this stance, this foot is here. And then this is open a little bit. So we're looking in that direction because this is your front. So this is incorrect to do it like that. You want to open it. So if you want a rare instances, we have a back stance like that. So you want to make sure your hip will open. Because if you're turning here, you have to go into position and be able to be stable. So the stability is in this supporting leg. All right, good. And then you would do your chop or whatever you're there. Right? So let's go here, right? And then we're going to go up. Hop. Find that knee position if you can. Okay, good. Okay, so that takes practice. If you have trouble finding that knee position, then you have to practice it more than here. Now we spent 2 hours on this. You might not like it, so you can do a little of that on your own. All right. Okay. From there, uppercut. Close. Okay. Next, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, before we do it the last time, I saw Cal fall over. How did that happen? Why? There's always a reason, right? So what happened was when you go like this and you sit back into that empty space, you're going to fall down. So critical that when you shift and you drop down and you squat, that your body is forward. Doesn't matter how strong you are, if you sat over there, you're going to fall over. So that's just kind of understanding what you have to do. It's center of mass. Your center of mass has a balance point. So when you go here, your center of mass is behind you. So you're going to end up falling. So what we control in our balance is our body form. So body form, good form, really ties to the postures, positions. And postures has very specific alignments. That's, not understood in the beginning because, the body's really going through this. Then as you progress, those postures will start to sort of become more, not just consistent, but more, clear to you that there's a certain, like that stance position, it's clear. Day one, maybe people wouldn't figure that out, but you're on second form and you've already gone through it. So, okay, let's do that last leg, facing that way, Ray. So, yep, go. Okay, now this time we're just going to go through it, and just to see if you can stay together, just do it fairly quick and with no interruptions. Ready? Go. Hup. And there you go. Okay. So, as you see, once it's in your system, you can actually run through it without thinking too much about it. Where there's hesitation, if you have to think about it. So if you want to use this as a martial art, you really can't think about it. So that means you have to go into subconscious behavior and eventually become a reflex. So everything that we do actually is building toward that, that idea, that potential, but not unless it gets into the subconscious. It's not really useful. It's just kind of there. So that's just, they're building blocks. And sometimes someone says, well, I studied martial arts for a month and a half. And so then if your friend never studied, he says, so you should be able to defend yourself. It doesn't work like that. But anyways, it's good to know how to use it and then build toward it. You don't need a lot of complex movements, but you do need the idea of how to train for it. And training is building consistency. So all you have to do is know your basic high, middle, and low block, and then that's something that you've been doing, and it's something that you will always do because so those will be something that will be subconscious. So just to give you an idea how that kind of works, everything that you do is moving from a position to a position. So in your fundamentals, we go low, middle, and high. Those are individual movements. Then we go low, middle, and high. If we went from high, middle to low, that's a reverse action. So from here, if my hand is here, we know that this is a middle position. So if he punched like that, that could be a middle block. If he punched again, this could be a middle block, just like the salute. If my hand is here and he punched high, my hand can go up. If he punched low, I can go down. If he punched to the middle, it would intercept like this. If he punched again, it'd go like this. So that's how we respond from a position. If I had my punch out and he blocked it, okay, and he punched again, I could just drop. We know that. 1, 2. So you see, we're already formatting some of these positions and sequential type things. It doesn't become a reflex until you respond. So my hand is here, and he does something, I could just drop. Now, dropping and legs, right, Cal? Why do we have to have our legs here? Because the power of the drop is really creating the position to block. So gravity is something that you could use as an added force. You know, gravity creates a downwardness because it pulls you down, but if it's pulling it down, it creates a force. And the opposite happens when you lift. So your stances create the direction of movement, not only in upward direction, forward direction, and backward direction. So what is stepping backwards? Is retreating. What is stepping forward? Advancing. What is twisting? Changing sides. So anytime you cross your legs, you're going to notice that when you spin and turn, you're going to be in the opposite stance. So that's something that maybe you didn't pay attention to, but that's what happens. So anyways, so let's go on to the first form. We're going to move through it and then go through those. Mainly this is for sequence. Some days we work on refining the movements. That could be done more on an individual basis. But anyways, we'll break that up after we run through the forms. Okay, ready? First form. So sequentially it's the same. Execution should vary between the ranks. All right, ready? Hup, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. High, low, twist and dragon. Final position. Step back, chun kyo. Scoop, uppercut. Good stance, good position. Remove. Sink, hold. Oop, that's tough to hold, right? It's your legs. Step out, punch. Squat down. Okay, hold it. Let's squat down. One more time. Count. Squat down. Uppercut. Remember what we said last week? Don't punch towards your chin. Don't hit yourself. You got to have some space, right? And you know, this is another thought, right? When you do an uppercut, the higher you go, the closer it gets, right? So uppercut here is optimum. That's as far as it goes. You don't do an uppercut and reach because you don't have leverage. Uppercut at 45 degrees has its most potential, and your opponent has to be pretty close. So between here and here is going to where the contact will be. So if you're going to uppercut, you would want to be only there. So that's a belly strike. So you have to understand. So if you're sparring and you're striking like this, you have to go there. You don't go like this. It doesn't work. Okay, so you can see from the animation or whatever that, you know, there's some reasons for stopping at a certain point. Right? So when we're here, then we remove and then punch. Okay, let's go squat down. Hup. Okay, let's see the squat. Okay, good. Uppercut. Try not to hit yourself. Oh, see? Okay, punch. That becomes habit. Okay, remove and punch. Suspended horse. Cross hand drunken fist. Strike to the back, strike to the front. Remove high. Step forward, punch. Down. Uppercut, sliding step, combination, boom, boom. That's it. So that's quick. We're going up. So you go up and rush. Yeah, that's it. You can do it. That's it. Now down. Elbow up. Cross hands. That's a setup. Now cross. Step up. Cutting hand. Palm strike. Right here. Remove. Step forward. Punch. Turn. Step. Draw. There's your elbow setup. You're in the leaning stance. Okay. So Ben, try not to hit the pole. Okay. Ready? Elbow. Hup. Back fist. Palm. Twist the high block. Crescent kick, jump kick. Press and trap. Roll. Okay. Back fist. Remove. Punch. Okay, change directions. Chun kyo. Okay, when you change, chun kyo is always fist on top, just to refresh you. So when we punch, just slide it on top. This is still removing off the bottom of the arm. All right, sliding step palm. Palm to the waist, yeah, and tuck the thumb. Tuck the thumb, yeah. Okay, scoop, press, kick. Punch. Dragon. Step back. Chun kyo. Sliding step punch. Turn to close. And salute. Okay, so a couple of things I saw, that I just pointed out. I won't point out who was doing it, but the thing is, after you roll and you back twist, turn and sink. Okay, remove, step forward, punch. That's standard position. Whether you're like this or you're like this or you're like this is the same removal, and that's the same punch. This one and this one is the same position. So if we took a picture, we wouldn't know whether it's an uppercut or a back fist. So that's just shows you a position that becomes consistent. So that's what we're striving for. Now, when when we're doing the kick in the end, and we turn to dragon, it still goes underneath. Because when we start the form, when we twist, it goes underneath. So when we're here, it still goes underneath. So that's something sometimes maybe not pointed out when you're learning it. So that's just information. All right, good. Let's go to second form. Go as far as you can, then we'll break it up. All right, ready? Second form, eyes staring straight ahead. Come on, Cal. Still here. 5 more minutes of this, and then we're going to move on. Right? Ready? Go. 1, 2. This is second form. Turn. Salute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1. Okay, wait. Let's go like this. So what we have to control our skeleton, which is the bones. Okay, double punch down. Make a circle, open, push, scoop. This is just like in the fifth form. 5 stanzas, sorry. 1, 2, 3. Here's your reverse stance. Okay, good. Chop. Scoop, press, kick, punch. Good. Change directions. 1, 2. We learned that in the end of the second form. Make sure you bend your knees. Sliding step punch. Diagonal strike. Double lift. Elbow down. Dragon. Now this dragon we don't go underneath because it comes from here. So that's a variation. Cross step. Okay, hold on. Okay, fingertips facing the front on this one. This one is like this. This one in third form would be that. Yeah. So no, that stays. Yeah. Okay, spin and turn. Keep the high block. Sliding step palm. Scoop, press, kick. Jump back. Sink. Nope, let's sink. Jump back and sink. Drop. Lift. 1. Twist. How else do we work our legs? Point. Strike out, phoenix eye. Kick. Change directions. Chun kyo. Sliding step punch. Okay, reach over the top this time and step through. Elbow. Strike down. Back fist. Next. 1, 2. Sliding step punch. Diagonal strike. Step up. Good. Dragon. Next. 1, 2. Palm. Scoop, press, kick, jump back. Sink. Rise. Chop. Twist. Kick. Phoenix. Butterflies. 1. Cross step. 2. Step out and push. Cross step. Turn. Cross step and flip. Step up. Push. Step up. Cross block. Over here. Other side. Get the weight in front knee. Get the weight over the front leg. Hold the arm position like this. So this is a cross block. Double-handed, right? Good. So that's actually intercepting here. Okay, next, go. 1, step back, middle block. Now we're going to turn to the front, grab, and chop. A claw here. So we're here. 1. So we turn here, Torso still not there yet until we're here. Okay, now we're going to make a fist, adjust, elbow. Keep the other palm by the elbow, just like the first time. Same elbow, dropping palm. So that's what we did after make that first transition. And then pass through center, back fist. Cross the fingers or the wrist, fingertips like this is sword finger. Pivot, draw this foot across, drop your hands down to the lower position, and then we lift. And we turn our body away, look at the body form, fingertips here and here. Then, yeah, this is up higher, like this. Yeah, facing like that. Okay. Okay, palm facing out. Okay, now go to trapping hands. See how David did that? Let's do that again. You see what he did? He crossed over and relaxed his arms, and then he rolls. Right. Then you step out. Left hand goes to the center, press and thrust. Then he sits back. Lean forward. Shift and then sit back. Salute. 2, 1, 2, 3. So we try that again. Ready? From here. Sword finger. Let's do the back fist. It goes through this position to this position to this position. We drop the hand. We roll the shoulders. We step out. Press. Thrust. Sink. Step. Turn. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. So let's do a few deep breaths, and then get quite a few different groups here. So when we get some help from everyone over there, maybe Irene, Paul, some of them, we can split up into more personalized. Okay, so you're about to finish the second form of review. John, you all work together on the second one. You can go through from beginning to end, just answer all the questions. So Irene, you wanna work with maybe Jasmine? Huh? Oh no, Jasmine. Yeah, she's on folk. She finished folk food actually. So go through that. Eighth form, you just started, right? Yeah. You kind of, yeah. So go through the whole thing with her, and then because she finished and she started a little bit of stick, but we won't do stick today for now. And then you wanna work with Cal, and then just they're third or fourth form. Yeah, third or fourth form. They can kind of work a little on that, just tweaking some of the things, polish up, and then. You guys can work Jet Kun. David, you guys can do Wa Kuen over here. So how's your tornado kick now? Pretty good. Can you help them with that? You can do some of that. And Woody, you can come over here. Woody. So Woody's on fourth form, right? So you're gonna work with Ben. Or Ben, you're on third form. Yeah. Third form, yeah. You're on third, or you want to do them both on third? Okay. Yeah, these two guys. You can work with them, and then so they all can get some personalized. All right. Okay, so you can run through Wa Kuen first, Jet Kun, and then I'll count you through it. Let's see how it looks. Okay, Max, you ready? And then see if you want to, Jet Kun 6, yeah. You remember it? Oh. Okay. All right, ready? Jet Kun over here. You can step up. Okay, ready? Step up over here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, close. All right, okay. Let's just keep working over time. So yesterday you guys did the stick one, but actually you finished it. So let's go through a couple of things in that because there were some directional things that were needed to be fixed. Do you want to work out with the people on the other side now, with the brown belts? Yeah, the full hawk or whatever. Oh, they're doing butterfly swords. Do you know it? Oh, okay. Okay, so just go and watch. If you wanted to do it, then you can. Oh, okay. So anything else you need to review on? Maybe I'll see who can help you. So just warm up with a little bit with the stick. Let's see. Okay, David. So you get some help too. If there's no butterfly, you. Yeah, they're doing real basic things. So you can join in with them.
You can butterfly with us?
Yeah, he needs. Yeah, so go over there, Dave. Just go over there, David. Yeah, you can go get up here. Go in that corner. Just see what you can learn from them. Okay, let's go back. So that corner movement, try to get your arms so that when they both strike down and you sink, that it's parallel to the floor. It shouldn't tilt like that. So if both arms are straight, it's going to be correct. Then you thrust. Then when you turn, separate the hands, and then keep it close to the body, and then keep it parallel to your chest, and it should be to that corner. So when you turn, when you're here and you turn, go to this corner. Then from here, you turn your leaning stance. Then you make your circle. So your stance should be here. So you have to adjust your feet. Yeah. So when you're here, you're here. One, you might have to pull this foot back a little. Don't leave it there. Okay. And then you step up, make the circle, and strike down. Then on your thighs. Yeah. And then poke. Okay. Then next 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try that again. So we're here. 1, 2. Okay, so when you do this movement, this hand has to straighten a little bit, and this elbow's in front of you. So that your goal is to keep the tip of your stick eye level. So if you watch, right? 1, 2, 3. So in this position, depending on how long your stick is, this hand doesn't always have to be here. It has to adjust. So the relative position for this in your eyes has to be accommodated and adjusted through how your arm positions are. So they do vary. When you're first learning sequence, you may not notice that, but that has to happen as something that your body will figure out. Okay, so once you're there, right, then you do your next movement. Step 1, 2, poke. Yeah. So this should be to the back now. Yeah. And then you're gonna next movement 1, 2, and go deeper into the stance and come up. So this kind of thrust to the throat, and then here 1, 2, 3. Then step 1. Yeah. So this is 90 degrees to here. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you repeat the other side. This section's pretty okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Go to leaning, pull, poke to the corner, step, cross step behind. 1, 2, step, poke, turn, sink, strike, poke. Okay, so this next series is some, okay, keep going. Front foot goes back. Okay, go. 1, spin, 2. Okay, now, so here, right. After you're here, you pull back. When you spin, you're here. Then you're here. 1, 2. Now when you jump, land back to here. And then your stick is here. You strike, adjust. Now poke directly behind you. Not to the corner, directly behind you. Okay, next 1, 2, 3. So that poke that was over there should be directly behind you, so it should stay there. So that has to do with your footwork, so just want to point those out so you know where those directions are. You have the one that's over there, you have this one, then that's okay. And then when we do this, 1, 2. This foot goes with this step and the stroke. This is squaring up the feet and you're in the corner. Okay, you hold that. So this should be like this. So that's maybe like 10 degrees slant. Yeah, okay. So that's fine. And then let's do this again from here. So you pull back, spin, strike, push. Remember, this has to go. So when I'm here, you notice this is on my hip now. And then I'm going to turn, and then it kind of elongates to accommodate that. Right? Because when you look at the hand, the stick, see this line, or this line, if I'm here, the hand has to, it goes like that. It's horizontal. But the only way you can adjust the horizontal is because if you hold it here, it's going to go up. So you have to kind of adjust that a little bit so it stays level. So that's your body, the two sides working together. Right, right. And then you roll and push. Pull, push, pull, and push, yeah. And then once you get there, after you jump, then you cross, then you hop, and then you sit like this. Okay. Okay, and then step back. 1, 2, poke, 3, and then it repeats. Go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so just before you do that, right? So when you're here, watch this for a second. Here, 1, 2, 3. You're here. 4, right? Oops, sorry. 5. Here. So everything is in this line. Then once you do that, you're going to turn. Strike down. Cross step in front. 1, 2. Turn, drop, cross, here, right? Then you're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So that's the end. So when you strike down to keep it parallel, it doesn't happen if you tilt. It only happens if you sink. So those are the few things. If you can recall all of those, then try to add it to your sequence. So do the last section again. The last section from here. 1, 2, forward, strike, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that stops here and here and pull. Okay. And then you step up and salute. So when we're here, when you go like this, here, here, here. If you go like this, if you did it at one movement, it become 1, 2, 3. If you did this, that becomes a flower. That's what a flower is. It's just taking a movement and becoming continuous. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So the first time, let's see, when we're here, this come here. This one comes around. All right, so this is smacking like toward the head. This is over the top, okay? And this is undercut, and this is thrust. This is up like this. If you want to take the hand over the top, the front would still go up. And is that what you're wondering? Yeah. So you're here, poke, then you pull back, and then this comes around. So it comes around, but see this hand is here, and it folds. See my hand, when I'm here, and I poke, when I pull back, it's like this, right? If I fold this hand, it ends up like that. So this is 90 degrees here. And then because it's here, it drops like that. And then this hand's going to go like this. So the coordination, the two hands are always moving to create those directions of movement. So that relationship in the body is ultimately all tied to your torso. Because without the torso, you can't actually do it. You know, just like when we're here, but we're just crossing the arms, and we're here. But when we coordinate that with the legs, and we spin, then we end up like this. And then we're ending it like this. And we push, then we're here. 1. You have to adjust your hands. Because if you don't adjust, then you're going to hit the floor if the stick is long. So you have to adjust. Right. So you're here. Then you poke. And then here. 1, 2. Hands here. Push. 1. 1. Right. 2. 3. Squat. And then here. Step. Poke, and then you repeat it. That's all. So it's just, it's just like any of your fist forms. You learn the sequence, then you try to fix all the stuff in between the coordination. Then you do a little faster, more powerful. and then that's good. That's a lot. It's a lot of sequence in a short time. It's like you learn it in like a month. Yeah, so it's good. So practice it together, or you can do one at a time, in the back. Yeah. So yeah, do it a few times. Yeah, I doubt if you have enough room at home to do it without breaking furniture. Cross hands. You got it? Hey, David, go over there. Go over there. You use it? You got the right camera, Sonny? Oh.
It's gonna be couple pro stocks. You're gonna learn the whole system just by this video.
Can't even give it away. Pretty busy. It was pretty busy today.
Busy today. Really nice. I was telling Sonny we should expand and we should just take over the back door and use the fencing place. Come back.
Are you going to do Ching Cheurng?
No, they did already.
Oh, yeah.
But that one, pretty much the whole thing.
We should go, the whole group should go over and do Ching Cheurng with everybody. And then, because they never get to do it, the advanced people, right? Oh,
Maybe, 10 minutes. So we should do it.
you want gung kyun or the other one? Ching Cheurng?
Which one do they all know?
They all know, all the yellow belts know up to Fuk Fu.
Ching Cheurng's good.
Yeah. So we're gonna have we have the red belts come here. That one was bigger, right?
That was big.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do in about 2 minutes, Stephen, what we're gonna do in about 2 minutes, we're gonna go over there and do Ching Cheurng like you guys did with the yellow belts and the blue belts as a group, because we've never done it like that. And they've never actually done it with everyone. So even though so that's the bigger room, and we can film it there. But you can right in about 2 minutes, or you guys got enough of that, or okay. So you can do that after the form. Come back. We can come back here and spend a few minutes after. All right. So we're gonna go over there and do Ching Cheurng. Okay. Okay.
Get the camera set up.
Okay. Okay. So we're gonna do a new experience today. We're gonna do Ching Cheurng as a group. All the people on that side are gonna come over and do it. Even though some people, the people that haven't learned it, they can actually go on that side, and then the yellows can do it with the adults and to see what it's like. So we're gonna go through fourth form as a group, but we got the sifus and the advanced group coming in to do it together. So it's just for the experience. If you guys want to watch the form, you can do that too. So we can line up over here. If you're new at this, you're red belt, you can all watch just to see, what execution is to get an experience, because a lot of it's learned visually. So So if you're doing fourth form, we're all lined up here. If you know fourth form, we're going to do that. All right? All right, let's hurry up. Let's line up. So let's line up. Okay, let's get the black belts in the front, and then we'll get the progression will be from there back. So all the sifus and the black belts here. So Stephen, you can go in the middle. Yeah, it's okay. We're not doing fast. We'll do it to the count. We'll do it to the count. Nothing. This isn't for sensationalism. It's just to do it as a group. You guys can do a yellow belts. Join in, everybody. Who else can go here? All right, Justin can go there. Okay, so this is what we used to do as group form. So anyways, so John, did you want to do this? Or Stephen? Sonny, you can come up here. Sonny, come in through here. And then, so Zane, Cal, you guys can either stand in the back there so you can see from there. Okay, ready? Unless you wanted to do it. If you want to do it, that's fine too. But if you want to watch, you can do it. All right, ready? Try to stay together. Nothing too fast. They're in fourth, huh? Yeah. Irene, why don't you jump in here? Yeah. Actually, does Stephen want to do it? Stephen, you want to do it? Fourth form right here. Okay. Don't worry about the social distance. They moved it to 3 feet. Okay. We have enough vaccinations here. Okay. Anyways. We got the windows open. Everybody keep your arms down. All right. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fourth one. 1, 2. Open, open. Next. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, trap, cut, palm, punch. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wrist, close, pivot, step. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, turn, stomp, 2, open, 1, 2, change, scoop, uppercut, remove, punch, punch, turn, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, change directions, sliding step, punch, 1, step up, parallel stance, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, middle, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn, jump, back fist high, sliding step palm, double block, double back fist, turn, 1, 2, butterfly, 1, 2, butterfly, center, push, drunken fist, high, step, scoop, 1, 2, 3, turn, open, sliding step, punch, 1, pause, and hold. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. That's probably the largest group we've had in a year. Anyways. All right, deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So if you were working on the butterfly sword form. Before I interrupted you, you can go back and do that. But for some of you might have to leave. I will bow out and you can go there and practice another 10, 15 minutes. So we'll just bow out and you can continue. All right. All right, ready? Up. 2, 3, salute.